weather and the field very much conducive to open rugby league. Manly have scored 102 points in their last 3 games against Newcastle.
Running fullback, talk about a shadow. Turbo shadow's pretty big, but he gets his opportunity. But fullback 5'8" these days is generally pretty similar.
The Knights have won 3 of their last 4 games at home after a torrid season at home last year. Only won a 2 of 12 at the venue. So Sunday footy on 9 under sunny skies in Newcastle, and Origin's only 3 days away. What a time to be alive for a footy fan.
He really knows how to get it. She looks away, plays short. Looks long, looks out the back, plays short.
There's another penalty for Newcastle. That's 4-1 penalties to the Knights. Manly really punching at the gap between Lachlan Fitzgibbon and Tyson Gamble on Knights' left-hand side of the field. Obviously see some sort of weakness there. The Knights have got to be better from these set starts. It's 4 penalties. I think off each penalty they haven't completed their set. Get through their sets and start building some pressure.
He's Bradman Best. Shocked to read that there's no guarantee he's going to be at Newcastle from next year onwards. Here's Ponga. Oh, intercept. It was Schuster. He's not going to have the speed, but Reuben Garrick will. Garrick's going to dash away and score. Well, you just saw a bit of the freakish talent from Schuster. He plucked that intercept out of thin air, and Reuben Garrick scores the first of the game.
Isuzu D-Max replay. Now, this is vision in defence. He can see the play unfolding and just puts himself in a position to get the ball. He was all in, and he had the treadmill on. He wasn't going to get there, but you talk about special talent and having vision. He's got it both in attack and defence.
Yeah, I don't know what he's like at school, but I reckon he had some sort of mathematics background, because as soon as he took 3 steps, he did the numbers. And he worked out, I'm not going to get there, nor do I want to. Here's Reuben, you take it all the way. He took 3 strides, did the math, and said, nah, not for me.
So Garrick for 6-0. And they make a lot of noise generally, but maybe just a little hush over the ground now as Garrick prepares to make this 8-0. Adam Elliott away to Saifidi. That's Jacob. They're 8 metres short of the line. Can they crack their first try here? That's a good ball. Here's Marju. Surely he'll score. Yes, he will. Too big, too strong.
You can see the attention he gets, Bradman Best. That time coming out of the line.
Oh, he's a real weapon on the wing, Greg Marju. He can get you rolling from your back end, and then when you're in close proximity to the line, that takes some stopping, that rig. And you've got the towering athlete that is Dom Young on the opposite wing. Great outside backs, Newcastle. Oh, here he is, Gamble, straight through the hole. He's got Best there. Bradman Best juggles, and Weeks can't get him. It's another one. They go bang, bang.
You can just feel it. 1 will get you 2, maybe 3 or 4. They just needed the first one. They just needed the first one.
A bit of ball movement around the middle of the field. See bodies in motion. Isuzu D-Max replay. He's underrated player, Tyson Gamble. Sees the game well. A lot skillful than I thought he was when he came down from the Broncos. He understands the game well. He's a big body too. And that's his brief. You see space, charge into that space. With that big body, well over 100 kilos for a 5'8". He's quite a big man. Lockie.
Yeah, one of the side 30 boys. I can't work out which one it was, but he ran the decoy there that got Cooper Johns interested just that little bit, and that opened the space for Gamble. So it's a good backline movement to the left there, but everyone had to do their job.
What Andrew tells you, you need to listen to.
Sometimes.
Ben Condon, the former North Queensland Cowboy, tackled in the middle of the 30-metre line. Schuster underneath to Fainu. Ball played to Croker. Johns to Schuster. Out the back to Saab. And they get to tackle 5. Let's see what sort of a kick Schuster can muster here. Another challenging kick across. And Parker picked it up. If Croker had caught that, it was a try. Oh, hang on. A Newcastle player might have knocked this forward or backwards in the Newcastle case.
No try. But just confirming that it's Manly that knocked the ball on there and not Newcastle knocking it backwards.
Isuzu D-Max replay. This time Schuster lands it on the spot. Brad Parker, he's a good player too. And then plays to the whistle. Lachlan Croker. There's a lot of Crokers from down Canberra way. A lot of them are MAD.
This one's not.
No, this one, he's a good player.
So from our vantage point behind there, it looks all a Croker knock on. This is play on, and that's why Lachlan Croker was showing such adulation, because he knew that was a try, and Manly have arrested the lead back.
Well, he got up very confident. He celebrated, he sold it, and he's going to get the chocolates. Manly bounced back.
Croker, I'm pretty sure he was school captain. Crookwell High.
That's where they're all from, Crookwell.
2-point field goal. No, Ponga. He thinks in 4s and 6s, and he kicks for Margie to chase, and Saab gets back there and parries it over the sideline. Well, that was entertaining. It was a bit stop-start early, but both teams have found a bit of rhythm. They can get through so much work. Remarkable fitness. Well, this is a critical half of football for both clubs. Manly can jump into the 8 with victory. Newcastle can be within a point of the top. So the Knights about to reclaim the lead here. Hastings to Fitzgibbon, thrown out the back. Pong has got it, and Marju strolls over for a try in the corner.
Ooh. No, I think he's fine. That looked forward.
Well, Phil Gould said in the first half he'd have had his teams practicing field goals leading into a game like this. 14 all, less than half an hour to go.
It's always good to have a field goal in the kit bag. Not in the first half. I mean the second half.
Did you kick your first half field goal in the grand final? 97?
No. It was 22-16.
Oh, it must be a different game I was watching earlier. Here's Bradman Best.
That ball movement coming out of trouble. A lot of space.
Oh, here we go. Numbers again. Marju, he's just got one. Might he get another? He's up against Weeks. Good tackle. Oh, he's up and off. He's a try. He's impossible to stop.
Same again. You get one, you get two. Beautiful ball movement from the Knights coming out of trouble. They double up down the short blind side. Ponga reads it. Isuzu D-Max replay. Reads the numbers. Beautifully played. Now it's just mano a mano. Bang. Get out of my way. Gets up and goes again. Muscles his way to the end goal.
A hat-trick. Darren Lockyer.
Well, I'm sure Anthony Seabold would have said to that right edge of Manly that that's where Newcastle having some... They're getting some options and opportunities down that edge, but they just can't seem to handle that side. They're real passive at the moment, Manly, on that edge.
All right, Leo Thompson playing it. That's the centre of the 20. That's a nice pass out the back through the hands now. Ponga Best, yes. Bradman, surely. They can't have got him off the ground there.
Yeah, I think he's put it down before the line and then bounced up, and they've held him up.
This is extraordinary. If they've pulled him off the ground, so the ball's on the ground before the line, they've pulled him up. He's kept him up.
That's amazing.
Down at this point.
Oh,
Well, that divot came up and touched the ball. Does that count?
hang on. No, that's incredible.
The ball doesn't get to the ground. Bradman Best is held up. We have a decision.
He was going to score for all money.
She's worrying signs for the right hand.
Just knuckle down and get one.
8-6 the penalty count. Oh, that was marginal. Here's Jack Hetherington. Just outside the left post. Crossland. Hastings. Oh, Saab's got the intercept. It should be game over. Saab with the big loping strides. You cannot believe this. Manly are back level. They might be ahead.
Well, that's their third intercept on the day. Don't be embarrassed, darling. You've just hit the front.
Slow cutout pass. Isuzu D-Max replay. This just had intercept written all over it. Attacking inside their 10. It's the short passes which breaks down a team, not the long looping cutouts. Poor pass.
Well, they've just gifted the advantage back to the Manly Sea Eagles, honestly. Manly Sea Eagles have been on the ropes for about 10 minutes, just waiting to be knocked out. And for the second time in the last two sets of attacking sets of 6, they've thrown the ball to the Manly winger. Telegraphed it and thrown it to him. It's a bizarre game, this one.
Gamble. Ponga gets iced. Now, is this a tackle without the ball? It's a knock on by Newcastle.
Well, it was nearly another intercept.
10 minutes. That is around 5-6 sets each. The Knights should be scoring 3 or 4 tries down that side of the field. They just got to keep going. Well, if he's sin bin.
Jackson, I don't need to go. Right, here's high contact. Okay, it's on report.
The first receiver going to the line takes time of the outside men.
They're almost daring him to throw these cutout passes. Hetherington through the front door. No. Oh, the ball was knocked out the back by Manly, maybe. Crossland might have scored.
Coming up to tackle 4.
Isuzu D-Max replay.
Anyone?
I'm just stunned.
Just trying to.
Hetherington gets across the line, and I think he believes he's passed it.
Jack Hetherington is in the act of scoring.
He's
Goes
lost it
forward.
there.
He's lost the ball.
He's stripped out by Manly.
It was stripped, not lost. And so, therefore, it's a live ball and it's a try.
Strip in the act of scoring.
With the season-ending injury to Jaden Brayley, and he scored a crucial try there, and the conversion is successful. They haven't really posed any questions through 5 tackles here. Schuster gestures to kick, then...
Well, that's in the grand final of worst sets of 6 in history.
I think it's the winner.
That was just horrible.
Now Dom Young, he's got Kepi there, he goes straight past him.
Look out.
He beat Reuben Garrick, he stepped the fullback Kohler. There's Manly players coming from everywhere, but they're all too late. Dom Young.
Look out.
What a try.
Well, that'll break it open for them. The Knights will win at home. But Dom Young from his own end of the field. Big Dom Young says, give the ball to me, and he just runs around all of them. 1, 2, 3, back inside 4, and they'll out-sprint the others who are coming across. Isuzu D-Max replay, brilliant stuff by the big tall winger, and the Knights will win at home.
Who's Sean Kepi? No. Look at this for an athlete. Have a look at this. Balance, footwork, and then he gets around, and then he puts accelerator down again. And that was Kohler chasing him.
Yeah.
It was lightning.
Didn't make any ground.
What an athlete that is.
And Hastings now. Radar not working. Now they only have time for one more tackle. Arthur tries to roll a kick through. It's picked up here by Tyson Gamble. That's full time. A win for Newcastle against Manly in Sunday footy, 28-18.